Pregnant 90-day Fiancé star Annie Suwan is in pain as David Toborowsky reveals he's embarking on a new adventure and leaving America behind. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. 90-day Fiancé star David Toborowsky is saying goodbye to his life in America after pregnant Annie Suwan revealed she has been having health issues. David and Annie met during a difficult time in his life. He didn't even have the money to pay her dowry or visa. Still, she never left his side. Annie proved she was not together with David for money, even though their age gap was concerning. It also led to issues with having a baby. David had gotten a vasectomy done, and Annie has PCOS. However, in 2024, Annie and David got good news. Pregnancy hasn't been easy for Annie, who has been dealing with backache and the loss of a loved one. Amid the chaos, David revealed that he's flying to Thailand. He is not going alone since Annie is going to be joining him. David shared a picture of his photograph for a visa application and revealed he was ready for his trip to Thailand. A confused fan asked David why Annie was having her baby in Thailand. He replied, "Her family is there." He explained to a different fan that Annie giving birth in Thailand is going to be very safe. Another fan was concerned about what Annie giving birth in Thailand and not the U.S. could mean to her citizenship. They mentioned that Annie had worked hard to get her citizenship. David explained that their baby girl is going to be a dual citizen. David ensured Annie never let go of her roots. Even though he brought her to the U.S., the couple kept making frequent trips to Annie's hometown. Annie and David even got their own spin-off titled David and Annie. After the 90 days that aired for 2 seasons, they documented their trips to Thailand while the pair tried to adopt Annie's teenage brother and cousin. They had given up on having kids of their own because of their medical problems. Annie and David also wondered how the American man, who was almost 60, was going to look after a newborn. However, Annie got baby fever after her sister back home had a baby. They started to actively research IVF options until they found one that worked, and Annie recently announced she was pregnant. She doesn't have any close family of her own in the U.S., and since this is her first pregnancy, her family may have advised her to come back home to give birth. Annie has not been doing well. She recently revealed she was suffering from backache while using her sewing machine. Annie also learned about her grandmother passing away a few weeks back. Annie's grandmother had been instrumental in raising her. Her grandmother's death seems to have taken a toll on Annie's mental health. She may have asked David to take her home so she could mourn the death of her grandmother while surrounded by her loved ones. David, who makes sure his queen is never hurt, could have thought that welcoming their child together in Annie's home would be a possibility, though it's possible that the 90-day Fiancé couple had always planned to do this.